There is a force within you that is more powerful than any external validation, more resilient than any temporary failure, and quieter than any critic's voice. It is the foundation of an unbreakable spirit. It is the bedrock of all true and lasting success. It is the power of self-trust. We spend so much of our lives looking outside of ourselves for proof of our worth. We seek it in the applause of a crowd, the approval of our peers, the number in our bank account, the title on our business card. We build our sense of self on this shifting, unreliable ground. And so, when the applause fades, when the approval wavers, when the external world shifts, our spirit cracks. We feel lost, fragile, and insecure. This is because we have built our house on sand. An unbreakable spirit is built on rock. And that rock is the unwavering, unconditional trust you have in yourself. What is self-trust? It is not arrogance. It is not the loud belief that you will never fail. It is the quiet internal knowing that if you do fail, you will be there to catch yourself. It is the faith that you have the resilience to get back up. It is the belief in your own character, your own integrity, and your own ability to navigate the unknown. It is knowing that you are your own safest harbor. But this trust has an enemy, an intimate enemy that knows all of your secrets. It is the voice of your inner critic, the ghost of your past self. It keeps a detailed library of every mistake you have ever made, every I told you so, every moment of shame. And it plays these memories on a loop, trying to convince you that your past is a prediction of your future. It tries to prove that you are fundamentally untrustworthy. To build an unbreakable spirit, you must go to war with this voice. You must consciously choose to build a new foundation, brick by brick. The first brick is integrity. You must start keeping the promises you make to yourself. This is the most fundamental practice. If you tell yourself you will wake up at 6 a.m., you wake up at 6 a.m. If you promise yourself you will finish one small task, you finish it. Each time you keep your word to yourself, no matter how small the promise, you are casting a vote for your own reliability. You are teaching your subconscious mind, action by action, that you are someone who can be counted on. You are building evidence that you are trustworthy. The second brick is intuition. You must learn to honor your own inner guidance system over the noise of the outside world. The world will give you 1,000 opinions, 1,000 blueprints for how you should live. But only you have your internal compass. Practice listening to that quiet gut feeling, that sense of yes or no that exists beneath the layers of logic and fear. When you make a small choice based on your intuition and it proves right, you strengthen that connection. You learn to trust that you have a wisdom within you that is tailored specifically for your own path. The final brick is resilience. You must reframe your relationship with your past failures. Stop seeing them as evidence of your inadequacy. Start seeing them as credentials of your strength. Every scar you have is proof of a battle you survived. Every mistake you made was a lesson you paid for. You are still here. You are still standing. Your history is not a record of your weakness. It is the ultimate testament to your ability to endure. When you see your past through this lens, you realize you have every reason to trust your ability to handle the future. This is how you build an unbreakable spirit. Not with affirmations alone, but with action. Not with hope alone, but with evidence. You build it brick by brick, with every promise you keep, every intuitive nudge you follow, and every past failure you reframe as a lesson in strength. You are building a fortress inside of you, and when you trust yourself this deeply, the world can rage outside, the storms can come, the applause can fade, but your core will remain unshaken, because your sense of self is no longer for rent. dependent on external circumstances. It is owned. It is solid. It is yours. That is the power of self-trust. That is the foundation of an unbreakable spirit.